Hey there, fellow travelers. Today we're journeying back in time to explore some of the most fascinating and well-preserved medieval places in Europe. We're talking fortified cities, towering castles, cobblestone streets, and a whole lot of history. Get ready to wander through time as we discover the stories etched into the very stones of these incredible destinations. From the romance of a French chateau to the somber history of a Spanish Inquisition dungeon, we'll experience the grandeur and grit of medieval Europe. And hey, it's not all about the past. We'll also be checking out some of the fun things you can do in these places today, from medieval festivals and markets to cozy pubs and breathtaking views. Our first stop takes us to southwest France, to the fortified city of Carcassonne. Picture this: you're walking along the ramparts, looking out over the rolling vineyards, and you can almost hear the clang of swords and the shouts of knights defending their city. Carcassonne is the real deal, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's been painstakingly restored to its former glory. Pop into the Basilica of Saints Nazarius and Celsus, a beautiful example of French Gothic architecture, and be sure to treat yourself to a hearty meal at one of the many restaurants tucked away inside the city walls. Next, we're whisked away to the Baltic states, to the enchanting city of Tallinn, Estonia. Tallinn's Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. This place is like stepping right into a medieval fairy tale, with its cobblestone streets, colorful merchant houses, and hidden courtyards. Take a stroll down St. Catherine's Passage, a charming lane lined with artisan workshops, and be sure to climb up to Tumpia Hill for breathtaking views over the city and the Baltic Sea. And don't miss the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, a stunning example of Russian Orthodox architecture. Be sure to try some traditional Estonian food while you're here. You won't be disappointed. Get ready to be amazed as we head back to France, this time to the Normandy coast, to witness the incredible sight of Mont Saint-Michel. Rising dramatically from a tidal island, Mont Saint-Michel is a sight to behold. As you wander through the narrow, winding streets of the village, you can almost feel the weight of history all around you. Climb to the top of the abbey for stunning views of the surrounding bay and the Normandy countryside. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter a real-life fairy tale. Nestled along Germany's romantic road, Rothenburg ob der Tauber is everything you'd imagine a medieval town to be. With its perfectly preserved half-timbered houses, cobblestone streets, and encircling walls, you'll feel like you've stepped right into the pages of a storybook. Wander through the Marktplatz, the heart of the town, and admire the beautiful architecture. And don't even think about leaving without trying a Schneeball, a local pastry that's as delicious as it is beautiful. Next, we're off to Spain, to the historic city of Toledo, perched high above the plains of Castilla-La Mancha. Known as the City of Three Cultures, Toledo bears the architectural and cultural influences of the Christians, Muslims, and Jews who called this city home. Explore the magnificent Toledo Cathedral, a masterpiece of Spanish Gothic architecture, and marvel at the intricate details of the Alcazar fortress, a symbol of Spanish resilience. And for a true taste of Toledo, indulge in some traditional marzipan, a local delicacy that's been made here for centuries. Get ready for some stunning scenery as we journey to the Adriatic coast of Croatia, to the magnificent city of Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik's Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a sight to behold. Take a walk along the city walls for breathtaking views, and be sure to explore the Straten, the main street of the Old Town, with its polished limestone paving stones and elegant Baroque buildings. After a day of exploring, treat yourself to a delicious seafood dinner at one of the many restaurants overlooking the harbor. From Croatia, we travel north to Scotland, to the historic city of Edinburgh. Dominating the skyline from its perch atop Castle Rock, Edinburgh Castle is a powerful symbol of Scottish history and pride. Explore the castle's many buildings and courtyards, and learn about the kings, queens, and battles that shaped this nation. From the castle, wander down the Royal Mile, the historic heart of Edinburgh, lined with shops, pubs, and historic buildings. Our next stop takes us to Belgium, to the fairy tale city of Bruges. Often called the Venice of the North, Bruges is a city of canals, bridges, and charming medieval architecture. Take a boat tour along the canals for a unique perspective on the city, or simply wander through the cobblestone streets, admiring the guild halls, churches, and picturesque houses. And of course, no trip to Bruges would be complete without indulging in some of the finest chocolate in the world. Get ready to be charmed as we venture to the heart of Bohemia, to the enchanting town of Český Krumlov in the Czech Republic. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a true hidden gem, with its fairy tale castle, winding cobblestone streets, and beautiful setting on the banks of the Vltava River. Explore the Český Krumlov Castle, one of the largest and best-preserved castles in the Czech Republic, with its beautiful gardens, towers, and courtyards. In the evening, enjoy a traditional Czech meal at one of the many restaurants in the town square, and soak up the magical atmosphere of this unforgettable destination. Our final stop takes us to the heart of Tuscany, to the beautiful city of Siena, Italy. Famous for its palio horse race, delicious cuisine, and well-preserved medieval architecture, Siena is a feast for the senses. Start your exploration in the Piazza del Campo, the heart of Siena, and one of the most beautiful public spaces in all of Italy. And of course, no trip to Siena would be complete without indulging in some of the local specialties, like peachy pasta, wild boar ragu, and cantucci biscuits dipped in sweet Vinsanto wine. Well, folks, there you have it. Our whirlwind tour of 10 of the most amazing medieval places you can visit in Europe. I hope these destinations have inspired you to pack your bags, grab your passport, and experience the magic of medieval Europe for yourself. So get out there and explore. You never know what treasures you might discover around the next cobblestone corner. And hey, if you've enjoyed this journey through time, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more travel tips and inspiration.